Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Supermoon Station. We are talking today from our production house in Austin, Texas, because we are here for Consensus Week. And today we have John over here, who is staying at the Near House, organized by Supermoon Camp. John, let's start with maybe a self-intro, if you can tell us what you are working on, what you are building, and what brings you to Consensus.
Definitely. My name is John Stokes, working on the Moonbase DAO Corp project, which is a DAO management application, and also P2 Pigeon, which is a peer-to-peer messaging and video relay. And what brings me to Consensus is the conversations and the people that, that come to this event, and Hill Country, Texas is a beautiful place to be. So,
and how did you start in crypto? What inspired you to join this industry?
So back in 2013, I was trying to sell e-cigarettes online, and my first couple of sales were in Dogecoin because I had issues setting up the merchant payment gateway. So cryptocurrency provided an immediate solution. And after I made my first couple of sales, and I instantly understood the power of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, and then abandoned my ambition for that e-cig company and went head on into blockchain. So
what was your first crypto? Was Dogecoin?
Yeah, probably either that or probably Dogecoin.
That's really interesting. Where are you originally from?
Texas.
Okay, because I think in the United States, I actually came across so many people who were forced to join crypto because of a Dogecoin, and I've never seen anyone joining with a Dogecoin before. So it was really interesting. This trend was with the Dogecoin, Elon Musk actually brought a lot of people into crypto.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I think it's had a lot to do with also the community, the Dogecoin community, and how at that time in 2013 there's a lot of camaraderie and tipping culture, and it was interesting. So
yeah, absolutely. And what about Near? You're staying at the Near House. Why Near?
Good question. When I was introduced to Near in 2021 at the Wyoming Blockchain Stampede, there was a hackathon there, and a fellow Jordan Gray was there, and he introduced me to Near, and we built a proof of concept for the legal framework in Wyoming, the DAO LLC, and we won an award for that. So we just continued working with the technology. And I guess the big draw to that was the DAO tooling at the time, which at the time was ahead of the curve, but I think now the market's kind of catching up to it. So.
And what do you think Near in comparison to other ecosystems?
In what context?
It's Near maybe support for the community, decentralization aspect, maybe also a feed of the technology for your specific, for your project.
I think the technology is great. I think the ivory tower around it, not so much. So I guess as the efforts to decentralize the community with the NDC efforts, the Near Digital Collective, I guess, is a step in the right direction. But I need support. If you want to keep me in the ecosystem, I need support. So.
No, absolutely. And Near has been working also to provide more support, and space for builders like near house. Yeah. And John, the last question is, we want to know a crazy story from a crypto space. We want to know what you've been through since you joined this industry.
Sure. So I guess back in 2018, when that last market downturn happened, I bought a one-way ticket to Africa, and that journey, I went to Namibia first, and got to consult with the First National Bank on the emergence of blockchain, and then when I was in Ghana, helped a friend, Philip, start the Blockchain Foundation Africa, which is a nonprofit that facilitates education in Accra. And then I went to Sierra Leone and tried to navigate supply chain transparency solution for the mineral export business, because they, I think, currently export like $5 million worth of gold a year, compared to Ghana, which is like billions, the gold-rich country. And then that didn't pan out. But when I came back to the States, kind of didn't do much in the space until 2021, and then we started the WAGMI project in like February 2021. And that project kind of got away from us. You know, BSC hackers stole our thunder and our memetics and ported it to other environments. So WAGMI.io points to our new project, Moonbase.app. And then after that, I guess in April, went to a hackathon to participate in a hackathon that was sponsored by SafeMoon, which was hilarious to us. So we decided to troll them, and we created a token contract that was called Mooney, which intended to be like SafeMoon done right. So we had like a dynamic monetary policy where you can change how the transaction fees operated, and the community could choose to mint and burn tokens to supply. But we never launched the contract. But that Mooney thing, part of our narrative was creating a NFT marketplace for lunar assets, and that got us involved with some Polish guys that are working on Copernic, which is like a Web3 space marketplace, and we didn't work out. Our team didn't work out with them, so we split ways. And then in September, that's when we initiated the Space Ranch DAO LLC, and the whole purpose of that is to bring space launch infrastructure to the state of Wyoming. But at that time, you know, what was available for creating and managing DAOs, you know, was very fragmented, and not much clarity and understanding in the ecosystem and how to, you know, make a DAO like that effective and operational. So pivoted in August of 2022 to start developing the DAO management solutions. And we got a grant from Near Foundation in December, and we've been hoping to get more support for that. Been kind of waiting, and as we wait for more support, we pivoted to focus on peer-to-peer communications, which is the p2pigeon.com. It's functional right now. You could use it instead of Zoom. And it's a direct peer-to-peer connection, so there's no middleman taking your data. And yeah, I guess that leads me to here now. So.
That's a lot of projects along the way, and such a diverse experience. Africa, in the meantime, Wyoming. It sounds really exciting. Thank you, John, so much for joining not only Near House, but also Supermoon Station.
Yeah, thanks so much. What y'all doing with Supermoon's awesome.
Thank you.